Welcome back to Bloomberg Markets. As the stock markets are navigating the economic uncertainty, we are also trying to navigate what happens if there is a U.S. government shutdown, with a key deadline fast approaching to pass a new funding plan. That shutdown would begin just after midnight on October 1st, if it happens, and ultimately could see millions of federal workers stateside furloughed. That certainly could have financial implications for many different areas. Could also impact how the U.S. Federal Reserve decides on interest rate policy. If it can't, for example, get real-time access to data about how the economy is performing because, well, they can't get access to that data. It's government-provided data. Let's bring in Greg Valliere, Chief U.S. Policy Strategist at AGF Investments, for some more perspective on what to be thinking about. Greg, nice to see you. How likely do you think it is that we could see a shutdown?
It's pretty likely. Good to see you, John. Sometimes I don't know if I should laugh or cry, but it looks like Friday night there will be a shutdown. It could last a while. And you raise a very good point, and that is the Fed relies on the Bureau of Labor Statistics for all the unemployment data. They rely on the Commerce Department for GDP data. If the Fed doesn't get any data, how do they make monetary policy?
What is the reason why it is likely that we would ultimately see a shutdown, in your opinion?
Yeah, it's pretty arcane and maddening for most people who look at it, but basically it's a furious fight among Republicans. The Democrats are just sitting on the sidelines and probably enjoying seeing their enemies implode. But it's really a fight between Republicans who want dramatic spending cuts and Republicans who want moderate spending cuts. And they cannot come to an agreement. And I think we'll get into this coming weekend without a deal. Does the state of the economy, do any of the stresses that emerged from a possible shutdown, does that hold any sway with those competing Republicans, if you will? No, I think that a handful, John, we're talking 8, 9, 10 Republicans out of 220 some Republicans in the House. This tiny group is saying, no, we don't want to spend any more money. In fact, they're called on Capitol Hill the Burn It All Down coalition, that they would prefer to just burn everything down. They are not averse at all to shutting the government down. So if there is a shutdown, which you think is likely, is this something, I mean, what are your predictions about how long it might last? Could last for quite a while, and there are a lot of unknowns. One unknown is that the rating agencies, you remember, John, earlier in the summer, Fitch downgraded U.S. debt, and Fitch specifically stated a reason for doing this was the dysfunction in our budget process. So here we go again. It's going to be a dysfunctional process. At some point, there's obviously got to be a deal, and I think that deal would bring Democrats into a final agreement. You have plenty of Democrats who would vote for this, but they need something in return. And what they want in return is something a little gentler on spending. What's your message? Obviously, you work with AGF and try to connect the dots of Washington to Wall Street. How should market participants be thinking about this? Well, you know, the old cliche is true. Markets don't like uncertainty. And September has never been a very good month. Thankfully, it's almost over. But I think this uncertainty is going to persist for quite some time. The Federal Reserve angle is troubling. The fact that we are now running deficits, John, of $2 trillion a year. And I understand why the radicals are so upset. I mean, we're running a $2 trillion deficit without a recession, without a pandemic, without a war. That's just $2 trillion is now the standard. And we can't continue like this without having some real pushback from the markets. Well,